This is a video response to Jay's question, who am I? Or who are you? The housekeeping. Jay Cackert. My first pipe purchase, more than a year ago. A nice little sitting poker. And dedicated to Jay, I have her locked and loaded with some Squadron Leader. Which Stormwolf was kind enough to send me a sample of for the new year, and I will have to do a video response to him after this one. So Jay, man, we could go on and on and on and on. What am I? Who am I? It's tough. Who was I? I was a pretty intimidated kid when I was growing up. I got bullied a lot, and then rebelled as a teenager, and then wasted my 20s away saving no money, drinking, strip clubs, karaoke bars, you name it. And then I met my wife. I had 2 children. We got married, we bought a house, and now I went from being a pretty lazy guy, insecure guy, to a pretty confident, you know, I definitely am not the kind of guy that likes to pat himself on the back for anything. I would say that if I was to do a self-evaluation of some kind, I would say that I really toughened myself up. I didn't have somebody do it for me. I had to, you know, become a tough guy on my own. A hard worker on my own. A sense of responsibility really, I don't want to say it weighed on me, like it forced me to do it, but it kicked me into gear. You know, I had only had an apartment for the first time in my life. My first apartment I had for only a year before my daughter was born. And then I paid rent in that apartment for 6 months and never stepped into the apartment because I was determined to have my own place. But I couldn't leave my daughter's side, so life went on. My son was born, and now we have an American family. And I do all my videos from my own porch, and I don't have much, but in my soul, I am a daydreamer. I love fantasy. I love fantasy worlds. I have no interest in non-fiction. I'm a fiction guy. Because if you came out with a book that was fiction and told stories about politicians and taxes and you know, child molesters and rapists and you know, and murderers, and if you came out with a book about fiction about this world, that would suck. That world would suck. And this world, even though you, Jay, I'm sure could do a video on all of the happy, positive things, I could tell you that that fiction writers certainly could develop in their own brains a much, much better place than we live in, and more interesting than what we have. And so I believe in fiction, and I've mentioned in I haven't mentioned in videos, but I've mentioned in my profile before that I've been I've role played, and I believe heavily into creation and writing. And ultimately, I dream really, really big, and it's give you a quote from Harry Chapin, one of his albums, and I listen to it quite often, and I'm having trouble keeping this lit. But I'll tell you what Harry Chapin once said in an album, is that talked about his grandfather, and he said, my grandfather was a painter. He died at age 88. He illustrated Robert Frost's first 2 books of poetry, and he came to me once and he said, Harry, there's 2 kinds of tired. There's good tired, and there's bad tired. Bad tired, ironically, can be a day that you won. But you won fighting other people's battles, other people's dreams, other people's agendas. And at the end of the day, there was very little you in there. And when you hit the hay at night, you toss and turn, and you don't settle easy. Good tired, ironically enough, can be a day that you lost. But you don't even have to tell yourself, because you lost fighting your battles, you chased your dreams, you lived your days, and at the end of the day, you hit the hay at night, you settle easy, you sleep the sleep of the just, and you can say, take me away. And he said, Harry, all of my life I've wanted to be a painter. And I painted. God, I would have liked to have been more successful at it. But I painted, and I painted, and I am good tired. And they can take me away. And I listen to that all the time. And I try to live my life that exact same way. I try my best to think that on the weekends, when I have my own time, when I'm done with my responsibilities and I pay the mortgage and so forth, and I have to have my job, I try to do something that I love doing. I try to write a little bit. I really don't have a lot of interaction with people. Don't have a lot of friends living around me. I had a couple of really good friends, and they moved away. And so I really have the YouTube community, and I love interacting with you guys through video. And this is sort of, pipe smoking and talking on the computer and so forth is, really, really relaxing to me. And, reading and writing and that sort of thing, anything that I can do creative-wise on the weekends, I try to follow. So yeah, I'm a dreamer, and I'm going to stick to it. In any case, Jay, I just want to say great topics as always. All of my videos are so the same old thing, and I'm trying my best to do some video responses, so I have some different stuff on there instead of the same old. But hope everybody around your parts is doing well, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.